Hey everyone, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a little home/warmer tour to see what fall warmers I have up in my home currently. I don't typically do, I do like to do the home warmer tours so that way you can see what I have out each season, because I have a problem. Your girl loves to collect Scentsy warmers, and it's just my thing. I love it. And so in order to justify the collection that I have, it's important to me to be able to swap them out each season and even throughout the season. So I like to share with you what I have up at any particular point in time. So right now, this is going to be a part 1, part 2 fall warmer tour situation, which I don't normally do a part 1, part 2. The reason I'm doing it this time is because there are some warmers that are out right now for fall that I'm going to swap out for other fall warmers, say like Tom the Turkey for Thanksgiving and things like that. So, and like my Tangled Web warmer right here. So this is more Halloween pumpkin type. So like specific warmers like that, I'll be swapping out for others. So this will be a part 1, part 2 situation. So welcome to part 1. So we are going to go ahead and take a little walk through my house and see what warmers I have out currently. There are maybe like 1 or 2 that just stay around, that stay out all year. They never get boxed up. And then the rest of them get swapped out from time to time or moved around or what have you. So that way I can enjoy all of my warmers. What I will also say is, yes, I have wax in every single one of my warmers with the exception of 2. The only 2 that do not have wax in them are in my entertainment center at the very, very top. I don't have wax in those because I can't reach. So yes, I can break out my ladder, but I don't need to break out my ladder to add wax, because you will see I have plenty of warmers to scent my entire home. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this warmer tour. And I can't wait to hear what you think. I would love to hear what your favorite fall warmer is right now, so be sure to let me know. Let's go ahead and take a look. We'll start here in this room, right here where we spend the most time together. Okay, so starting in here where we spend the most time together, my Scentsy room. So clearly all of this looks very familiar to you. You may have noticed here on my little table here, I have the Amber Waves warmer unboxed. It's not technically on display because I am going to be putting it up here shortly. I'm going to be moving some of these warmers around, like I was telling you, like Tangled Web. I kind of went back and forth on Deep Roots if I wanted to pack that away, but I'm not quite sure. So I decided Amber Waves is probably going to take the place of Tangled Web, or I'll like be moving some things around. So little honorable mention here. If you haven't had a chance to really check out this warmer, I will link, I did a little like warmer spotlight for this warmer. So deserved, because it is such a gorgeous warmer, and this is one that I probably will keep out. This isn't necessarily like a fall specific warmer, although it is beautiful for fall, but one that I can see leaving out all year. So little honorable mention all ready to start out with. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start over here. So we will start with the Fall Fairy Tale Pumpkin Warmer. And this one is currently available. So you are going to see a hodgepodge of warmers that are available, that are not available. So it's my collection, and I can't, I can't narrow it down just to like warmers that are available. So then we have the Deep Roots warmer here, which I absolutely love. This one has moved around quite a bit in my home. I don't think this, the sleeve inside is a really pretty, like glittery kind of situation, which is really pretty. And then to the right here, this is a big ginormous picture here. This is the Cute as a Button warmer. And this one also, I feel like I kind of went back and forth between like putting Amber Waves here. I don't know. This is always the struggle for me, is like, I love them all and I want to display them all at some point. And so it's a struggle on like when each one gets to be displayed and where and all that good stuff. Okay, and then we have this warmer here, which I do get quite a few comments on. People are always asking, hey, how can I get my hands on this warmer? This was not a warmer that was ever available for customer purchase. This was actually an incentive piece that Scentsy offered several years back. And so this one's a really special one for me that never, ever, ever gets put away. Moving back down here, we also have company. Okay, so down here, so I did lie. I believe I said that that all of my warmers have wax in them, with the exception of this room. These two here, because of the sheer amount of warmers that I have in this room, these two don't need to have wax in them, so it's just display purposes, if you will. Gingham Gourd, no longer available, but super, super cute. Color Me Pumpkin, this one was a warmer of the month last year, I want to say, and is back and currently available. So just a cute little fall display here. Moving to the right here, we have, aren't these the cutest little Highland cows you ever did see? These are at Hobby Lobby, by the way. I don't know if they're still there. I actually was just at Hobby Lobby yesterday. I was not looking for my fall cows because I already have them, but I don't know, in case your Hobby Lobby still has them. They are this size, and they had some really big ones as well. I just wanted the smaller ones. Okay, this guy here, this one is, oh my gosh, what is this one called? This one was a vintage find, and this one was from, I want to say this one was from like 2008, I want to say, so 2007, 2008. Oh my gosh, what is this one called? I will put it on the screen because I'm totally blanking out right now, but this one's super vintage, and I love it. Speaking of vintage, this is what Scentsy bars used to look like. So they were not always in the classic curve design. They were like just a big hunk of wax when Scentsy first started. Then they did a more square but like separated cube design, and then they did come up with the classic curve design, which is patented. So a little fun fact for you. Then we do have this month's scent of the warmer of the month. Absolutely gorgeous, Golden Gourd. She's gorgeous. Oh, I just love her. Absolutely stunning. Okay, then we have down here, we have the Harvest Pumpkins warmer. This one was a warmer of the month several years ago. We have Towards the Sun. Was it Towards the Sun? Towards the Sunflowers? Towards the Sun. Mini warmer. Obviously, this is not on a base or anything. This is just for decoration. This one, last time I checked, was in the clearance. I don't know if it's still there, but such a pretty warmer as well. So, Tangled Web, as kind of showed briefly here, part of our Harvest collection. And I don't typically do like the spooky Halloween kind of decor, but this is just such a cool warmer that I couldn't pass it up. I really love this one. So that is Tangled Web. And then over here we have the Glimmer and Glow warmer. This one is no longer available, but this one just never gets old. I feel like this is such a good like all year round warmer, which is another reason why this one was one I was going back and forth on, like, has this been out long enough? Should I swap it out for something else? Along with Deep Roots, along with Cute as a Button, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. So those are the warmers that I have here in my Scentsy room. Right, Ray? You're gonna be our tour guide. I guess technically I do have a couple others. Up top here, I have the Chasing Fireflies, just the shade, because this one has a base that holds the light bulb, but I just have it just sitting there for right now. And then I have this Frog in a Well warmer, which was from a Scentsy family reunion. Super cool warmer. Love this one. Okay, shall we move on, sir? Okay, so we'll come into this little Jack and Jill bath here, and in here we have the Cattle Call mini warmer. And something you should know about me with my decor style, I don't have a decor style. It's just like, if I see it and I like it, I will find a place for it. So yeah, love it. So this one was actually part of the Wildflowers, Wild Horses collection, and I'm obsessed with cows, and so this is probably going to stay out all year. Okay, and now moving on to our guest room. In past warmer home tours, this bed has actually been folded up into our little couch situation, but Sean and I are getting ready to go camping, and his mom is going to be here in just a matter of like day after tomorrow. So we have it all made up. So in case you're like, what? That looks weird. That's why. Air purifier. We have air purifiers all throughout the house because this is such an amazing product. Then we have the Midnight Grove warmer here. I decided to go with this one in here because Sean's mom stays with us so much that, and she's obsessed with purple. She's obsessed with purple. In fact, before she comes over, I need to ask her if she would prefer like the pink, this is just the clear bulb that's in there right now. Again, this one I did a warmer spotlight for. If you want to check that one out, I will link it down below and on the screen. But we played with some bulbs, so I'm going to see if she wants to do the pink bulb, but I have a feeling like she's going to want the purple bulb. So plus that is like the dimmest bulb, so it won't be disruptive when she's trying to sleep. Are you giving up on us? Are you not going to show us around? Come on, buddy. This is Ranger, for anyone who doesn't know. Right across the way here, this is here's Zoe. Hello, Zoe. Okay, I'm going to try not to make you guys motion sick. Sorry, I realized I had stuff up on my screen still. Okay, so this is not a huge area, clearly. This is actually just a built-in study that the builder put together. And honestly, when we were walking through this house, I was like, I don't even know what we're going to use this space for, but it works out really, really well because Sean and I do this business together, and I think it's important to have separate working spaces. So you're going to see his working space next. This is my working space. I don't need nearly as much space as he does, so this is actually perfect for me. Okay, so have to have my Highland cow warmer. This one's never going to be put away, ever, ever, ever. Also, yes, I made this. We did like a little like family fun day and did some painting with ceramics. It was my first time, and I was like, there's a Highland cow. Yes, please. So I also have my Highland cow warmer here that will never, ever, ever be put away. Then over here, my favorite warmer of the new catalog, hands down, no questions asked, Shine Bright. She's absolutely stunning. This one will never be put away. This is absolutely beautiful all year, and I just love it. They did such a beautiful job with this one, and even though it's going to be up all year, I may move it around to different areas of the house, but she's never going to see the inside of a box because I think she's absolutely gorgeous. She's my favorite. In fact, let me turn the lights off so you can see the glow of this one because it's gorgeous. Isn't she so pretty? Isn't she so pretty? I love it. New release for the fall and winter season, Shine Bright. If you're wondering what that noise is, it's my dog. Are you playing with your toy? All right, let's go check out the next warmer, which is, this is our little half bath here. And here we have the Fall Fairy Tale mini warmer. Super pretty. And I feel like if you have the full size, you got to make it a complete set with the mini. Zoe. Are you missing Granny? You're going to see her. You're going to see her very soon. Okay, now let's go into Sean's office. I've got a couple of orders I need to unpack and such. His office is boring because if it were me, there's lots of outlets. There's lots of opportunity for fragrance, and he chooses to have one warmer and one air purifier. So we have his one warmer and his black air purifier, so sleek. The warmer of choice is the Lord of the Rings warmer, which if you don't know, Lord of the Rings is actually coming back this month. So stay tuned for details on that. but this is Sean's selection. You know, he doesn't like it super strong, so just the one warmer and one air purifier does the trick for him. Okay, moving right along to the kitchen. Okay, so this is where things get a little obnoxious. And again, this is a judgment-free zone. So just, if this is too much for you, that's okay. Okay, so in my kitchen, right next to the fridge, I have the Golden Meadow warmer. This one will be changed out. I love this warmer, but I've got to have room for Tom the turkey somewhere. So I think Tom is going to go here. Cotton cleanups. Got some candle accessories over here to trim some wicks and things. A little snuffer. This one is the Forever Fall Warmer. This is a must-have in my house every single fall. Every single fall. This one will not be put away until I'm breaking out my holiday warmers. I love it. Okay, we have another air purifier here. And we have the Fall Sweet Fall Warmer here. Probably my favorite warmer for fall right now. I love it. So pretty. And then, so this is kind of open, it opens up to the living room. This is my favorite view at night when we are watching TV. And in fact, let me turn the lights off. It's obviously daytime out, but just when it is, oh my gosh, Ranger has to be drinking right now. Okay, as we were. So this is just my favorite view at night when we are relaxing, watching TV, and it's just the glow just makes me so happy. So let's check out what I've got. So we will start over on this side. There's a couple of warmers and a diffuser shade up there at the top. Both of the warmers that are on the left side and the right side, those were incentive warmers from several years ago. And then in the middle is the premium diffuser. It does not get used because it's too high up, but it's really pretty. And then over here, this is my dad's little like memorial area. And of course my camera's not gonna focus. So I've got my dad's flag to the left, the cardinal warmer, that cardinal element warmer. In fact, let me see if I can get up a little bit better. That cardinal element warmer, that was like his favorite warmer. And so that one was really special to me. And so that's why that one stays up all year. And then we have there we go. Now we're focusing a little bit. This is the Trust in Him warmer. This I will switch out from time to time, but this is what I have up right now. And then the Marines warmer, because my dad was a Marine. Some pictures of my dad. And then we come right down here. This is the Pumpkin Lace warmer. This one was a warmer that I found in the wild. I rescued, and it needed rescuing because it needed some love for sure. Okay, and then over here, this is the Sunflower Fields warmer. This was actually a warmer of the month last year. And I'm so happy they decided to bring it back because it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, and then moving right along right down here, this is the Tiger's Eye Pumpkin Warmer. This one is not available, but all right, let's move over to this other side here. And up at the top, okay, so yes, so all of those trucks are warmers. No, they are not being used. They are just for decor. That's our little retro truck fleet. Then we have the Let's Get Batty warmer. There's quite a story behind this. Bats apparently love me. It's a whole thing. When we go camping, as of like within the last like year, we've been camping for several years, but within the last year, every time we go camping, bats come out. It started off just like one or two, and then it continued on to be like more. And then the last time we went camping, there were literally hundreds. Thankfully, Sean and his stepdad are literally camping right now, and not a single bat in sight. So I love that. So bats are just like my thing, whether I like it or not. Okay, and then we have the pumpkin sparkle warmer, currently available. And then this one, oh my gosh, which one was this? I don't think it was called Golden Leaf, but this was a warmer of the month. Gosh, probably 6, 7, 8 years ago, even maybe. So that's one of Sean's favorites. So it stays out every fall for sure. This is more like, I was gonna say it's more his side, but like because he sits on this side, there's like certain ones that like he really, really likes. So this one. Then we have our little fishing warmer. This is I cannot remember. Is it Angler? This one was a gift from my sweet friend Dina. She saw this on Marketplace or eBay and she was like, do you have this one? Because I feel like you and Sean need it. And he absolutely loves this. So this one stays out. This one's never going to be put away. So love that. Then we have our front door situation here. And we have, of course, another air purifier. We have a mini warmer here. I cannot remember the name of this one, but it's white with gold leaf. It's almost like the leaves are almost like pressed into the glass. Really, really pretty. Then we have our full-size Lumina pumpkin. I've decided not to actually use this one. It's just on display because I know I showed you guys in my like pumpkin collection video that the dish is like super cracked. So I'm just using it as decor. So then we have the Enchanted Pumpkin Warmer. And I may move some things around as I am switching up like part 2 of the fall warmers, because I really feel like Enchanted Pumpkin and the Golden Gourd Warmer would look so pretty just right next to each other, so I may be moving some things around. So now we will move into, where are we going, bud? I don't know, I'm gonna go play with my toys. Okay, we will go into the mud room. And in here we have the Petite Pumpkin Warmer. I might need to turn the lights on for this one. Super cute. This is one of those that if you just remove the top, you can just leave this out all year if you want to, or leave the top on and it becomes a pumpkin. Okay. Move into the bedroom to finish up our tour here. We have an air purifier here. We have an air purifier here. Sean is very passionate about his air purifiers. This is his side of the room. He keeps his on full blast all the time. Can never have too much cleaner. Okay, this is the Starry Pumpkin Warmer. That was the warmer of the month. I want to say either last year or the year before. Gorgeous. And then we have, this one was actually a part of our summer collection, Mediterranean Moonlight. And I think I even remember saying when I shared this video, or this, excuse me, this particular warmer, that it could totally stay out all year. And for that reason, it is. It's so pretty and it's not super bright. That's like one of my criteria for the bedroom. Clearly the Starry Pumpkin Warmer, that's a pretty bright one, but we will turn it off when we go to bed. This guy's just making himself at home here. And this is just really a nice, soft, subtle glow. So that one's good. Okay. And then last but not least, we have the warmer in our bathroom, which is Polar Panorama. This has been the same warmer that I have had going nonstop in this bathroom. Let me turn off the light. In this bathroom for probably 2 years, two and a half years probably. It's perfect. It's perfect. This is just the perfect amount of glow. You can see it when the light's on, you can't even really tell it's on, but when the lights are off, it's just such a pretty Northern Lights glow. And at night, it's not too bright. It puts off just the perfect amount of light. And this is a beast of an element warmer. It is a beast. You can fit up to 5 cubes. And this is a pretty high wattage. So this throws pretty well. So yeah, there you have it. That is my fall warmers that I have up currently, part 1 for this fall season. But like I said, there will be a part 2 because I'm going to be moving some things around, so stay tuned. You were not a very good tour guide, sir. Sometimes they like cannot stay out of the camera, and then other times it's like today and they're just like, I'm good. I'll just do my own thing. Okay, friends, so there you have it. That is my fall part 1 warmer tour for the 2025 fall season. As I mentioned before, we will do a part 2 where you see a couple of different warmers when I do swap out and move some things around. For the most part, it's going to be mostly the same warmers, but you will see a few differences. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what warmers I have out currently. Again, I would love to hear what your favorite fall warmer is right now that you're really enjoying. These are just super special pieces. It's something that brings me a lot of joy, and not only does it fragrance your home, but it also makes your home beautiful. So I think Scentsy does an amazing job, and fall is my favorite season. So I love setting my fall warmers up, and I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you guys found this enjoyable. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and walking through my home. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy and with part 2 of the fall home warmer tour. Have an amazing day, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.